People do that, Moss? Act 3. The Act of Gathering.
How did it end up like this? First Swin, now Nadia.
No! My caster!
Thanks for everything. Sorry for bailing, and for not keeping my promise to help you. Love, Nana.
It's probably safe to assume that she went off looking for him, huh?
Yes, there's no other explanation.
Whoever designed this place must have been drunk off their ass.
Yes, indeed. Viper, thank you for the 245 bits.
It's been 5 days since he left. She's been brooding over it this whole time.
One can hardly blame her, given the circumstances of their parting.
The Garden Master. I learned a little more about what his deal is. That two-timing twerp thinks of him as a brother.
Thank you ever so much.
But for Nadia, he actually was one.
Vipers, thank you for the Prime 4 months. We got a hype train? There's a golden Kappa hype train? What the I think that's our first one. Yeah, the washed out colors are still there. I never had much time to deal with it today because I couldn't really start the game. Our arts user's gone. Still full from eating nachos a few hours ago. Oh, nachos. I love nachos. All of a sudden someone came in complaining they got a gift sub. They had to have been there at some point, whether during a raid and that, but they should have just went into their settings and said, I don't want a gift sub from channels. Do I bench Fairy? Yes. Dan, thank you for gifting that sub to Don. Don, enjoy the ad-free viewing, the emotes.
She was adamant that it couldn't actually be him. But apparently, Swin wasn't so convinced.
I never dug that deeply back when I took on their request 2 years ago. A partner you've gone to the brink of death with, versus an older brother you were separated from before you even knew what was what.
Oh, that is crazy. Yeah, there is Stormcall.
Maybe there's just no comparing the two.
But how is that any excuse to leave your partner inside with the enemy?
He referred to it as a way to atone. That word may hold more weight for him than any of us can even begin to imagine.
At the end of the day, we can't just let things ride. Not with Swin, not with Nadia, and not with the 7 Genesees that were snatched out from under us.
Right. Thanks to Van, we did manage to hold on to this one, though. That thing's been glowing ever since we got back to Edith, huh? Yes, only faintly, but it hasn't stopped. If I had to guess, it must be resonating with the other Genesees.
Which means they're somewhere in the capital. Any ideas on what the Garden Master's planning to do with them?
Something scummy, you can bet. Worst case scenario, it'll make Almada look like a Sunday school. He won't have any help from the Oathbreaker and those twisted twins, at least. For whatever that's worth.
I've been putting out some feelers on my end, but it's high time we made a real move.
Better to do so now, before it's too late to regret it.
Catra's back.
Catra, welcome back.
I take it this means you've finished fortifying the network facilities?
Yes, it was the perfect task to ease me back into things. My strength returned a short time after. In fact, I feel better than ever now.
Glad to hear it.
Guess that means you're your old self again.
Well, hey, good looking.
Thank Adios for that.
Kamen Rider, thank you for gifting that sub to Confused Biscuit.
Did getting in touch with the professor help any?
Yes, that was the best medicine of all. Essie and I got to sit down and have a good talk with her. Both about the secrets I'd been hiding for so long, and the small bit of angelic power I still have in me.
Don't forget, Catra, it's just as much a part of you as anything else. By facing the pain, you've come to realize that, as well as the fact that there are those whose hearts are always ready to accept you. Take this chance to consider the life you wish to lead, both as a researcher and as the person you are.
And if you
Silesian
ever need
Roth.
advice, all you have to do is ask. We're here for you, Catra, and so are Van and all your other friends.
Who or what I am is up to me to define. So I'm going to give it the consideration it deserves. Instead of rejecting this power, I'll make the most of it. Take what you cultivate and use it for the good of the world. A student of Professor Hamilton's can do no less.
There's a conviction behind your eyes now, Mr. Silesian.
On behalf of all of us at Arkwright Solutions, you have our support.
Besides, if you want to talk about strange powers, Van and I are in that same boat.
Yeah, the stronger they are, the more important it is to have a handle on them. I'm looking forward to seeing how far you take this.
Wherever you go, Theo and Zeros will follow.
I love Zeros. Theo too, but more
Right.
Zeros.
How could I ever forget? Thanks, you two.
I see the gang is all here.
Elaine. Let me guess. The guild's intel network came up empty?
That's right. I couldn't find anything on either the Garden Master or Swin. At the same time, in the interest of caution against the Crimson Grendel, we can ill afford to disregard Arkwright Solutions operations. So, as was relayed earlier, I will once again be acting in concert with you. Off the books, of course.
Elaine, it's good to have you with us.
Yeah, at least we get Elaine back.
Word is that one faction after another's been pouring into the capital after hearing the rumors going around. It's got the streets stinking to high heaven. Now that we have Catra again, there's no better time to act. We're gonna flush our enemies out of hiding, and bring back Swin and Nadia to boot. I've already asked Bermati to start gathering info. We can check in with him while mobilizing the rest of our contacts. You guys ready to roll?
Yes!
Catra can now use the craft. Oh, that's the craft! It's the craft! Hey, hey! Just popping in with an update from Marduk support. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of the Marhian Garten, so check it out when you get a chance, Kay? A 7th floor. Well, okay. Uno momento. Can I do this? Yeah, hold on. Let me try something. Settings. Happy Sunday, Heart Trip. I don't think that's done anything.
Well,
How's the breaking of day been? It's been fantastic.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Welcome to Lagoon.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
What do y'all think the third game localization will be?
This might be a little too toasty.
It'll probably be closer to the original title. They usually tend to do that. But we'll keep speculation until we actually get it.
That really hit the spot.
Come back anytime.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Tyrell Times. We have an update on the recent shocking announcement.
There was art on the wall, wasn't there?
Thank you all for stopping by. Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Well,
I can handle maintenance or modifications. See you later.
Yeah, level 3. Let's go. I am playing on Nightmare. Still washed out, isn't it? I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Well,
Either way. It's like I gotta buy a new PC. I'm playing on a Steam Deck.
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
I see you're working hard as always. Looking is always free, you know. Come see us again sometime.
Keep getting caught off guard with the nerfs for specific quartz and reverie. I should have looked through the quartz list to start, or look through the quartz list. Yeah.
would you care for some flowers? What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
A rose muffin.
Why don't we see?
We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area.
Monmar is so relaxing.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
We've done this too with Daybreak as well. Daybreak 1.
More candy? Again?
Trails, how are you?
Stay out of trouble now.
With the opening of the Z1 Grand Prix.
Let's do the park first. Then we'll probably do the garden. At chapter 10 of Rebirth, did you struggle with that one minigame as much as I did?
Well,
that was on the same level as the box minigame at intermission. Oh, the destroy the box one? Oh, the gliding. Yeah, until I learned what to do. Yeah, I had a bit of a time with it.
What happened next? Do you really mean that?
That's a gun. That's a camera. I remember doing one part and I was like, I never knew if I was gonna get it. And then after I finished stream, I got it on the second try. One minigame I've really struggled with so far. At that point, I think it was for me too.
I suggest we strike now.
The card game and the racing was fun, yeah.
That's it. I'll remember this.
I know it's still a little early in, but do you have a favorite party makeup in 2?
It's working.
Or are they all more or less equal?
I suggest we strike now.
I think my party makeup is probably going to end up being like
Going all in.
out of the ones that I've had, it's been Nadia and Ren.
Keep it up, it's working.
If I could have them all on the same team right here and then, it'd be Nadia, Ren, Shizuna, and Celise.
I suggest we strike now.
Have some more.
Here's my chance.
Really wishing Rebirth had a benchmark tool so I knew what graphic setting I should lock in. Everything I get to a new area, everything I get to a new area, I have to fiddle with my settings. Yeah, that's not good when you gotta fiddle with settings all the time.
Activating drive. There. It's pulled out.
Here goes.
We should go on the attack.
Keep it up, it's working.
I suggest we strike now.
What's that look like?
We should go on the attack. Too slow. Here's my chance.
Pull out all the stops.
Reset. Huh? There. A chance. There. It's pulled out.
Taking point.
Have some more.
Bit dark.
Pull out all the stops.
You can do this. May we proceed with caution?
Pull out all the stops.
You can do this.
Grant them life. Innocent heal.
Thank you.
Bring it on.
Too slow. Here's my chance. We should go on the attack.
Have some more.
I'll take you on. Ha! Reset.
Or it was only Fairy's Craft. Okay. Gaiaverse.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Any rough fights so far? Not really.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Do this. Not really. The Harwood fight last stream was a bit long, and the Shizuna fight was long.
Not this way.
But we still got to come back here. Okay.
Let's do this.
It's kind of lonely without the two of them.
Even though they weren't here for long, we had really gotten used to having them around.
It'll be all right. As long as we're looking for the Garden Master, we'll run into them eventually.
Yeah, but right now, we just need to hit up all the places we can think of.
Let's see. I need to buy... Maybe I should pick up a souvenir.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please, come back anytime.
What can I get for you today? Please come back soon.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Please stop by again!
Wow, we're so high up!
Wow, those guys are so cool. Vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. If you need something custom made, I got you covered. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Looks like I'm the only one who dies in the lab fight getting death blood by S-Craft. Oh, is that the one in 2A?
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Oh yeah, it could be right. It could be Ren's fight.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I think I got death blowed once in that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
But yeah, I didn't get. It's not like SC where you get death blowed by the entire thing.
And ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
I wonder if business
Yeah, her
will be
craft
better
can death
this
blow as well.
Let's see what we got.
It's on a grander scale, Don. My name is Conrad, and I'm a mediator for foreign individuals. Recently, some migrant workers, primarily from an impoverished northern region, have gone missing in the capital. I worry that people will cast doubt on my line of work if this continues.
What would you like? Will you stop by again sometime?
Got plenty of custom parts.
Glad I was able to help you out. Got plenty of custom parts. Hope to see you again.
Gamer, how are you? I got EP3. Spoke up. I got up from a nap earlier. I was like, ugh. The nap was so good. I don't know how I want to build a lane. I never got sealed to. I didn't get burned to. I didn't get blind to. I got freeze to. Get fear to? Oh. Mute to? It's on my head? It's a goose. It's our goose hat. I'm not sure why, but for some reason the goose just became a part of the stream over the years. So I was sent a hat and now we have a redeem for it.
Always happy to visit.
Hi, Ren. Seelan, how are you? Did you say this thing showed up at work one day? The swan hat showed up at work one day. That was what Cardboard sent me. This one here was on, we found an actual goose after, so I put it on a throne and it was purchased and sent to me that way. All right, Ren, it's in your hands now. Of course. Let me see if any of my contacts are available. You two sure seem busy. Talking over festival business? Well, since Sasha's here, I assume it has something to do with the sports club. I kind of figured you would have already heard the news. You see, the vendors we use for the festival every year told us he wouldn't be able to get us the supplies we need in time. So not only do we have to find a new vendor, but we have to do it by the end of today. Otherwise, nothing will be ready for the festival. Yikes. Sounds like you're in a pretty tight spot. And with the festival only a month away, huh? Makes sense that you'd come to Ren for help. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on Do Not Disturb mode for a while. Sorry, I'd like to help you guys out, but Don't even worry about it. Arkwright Solutions can handle it from here. That's right. We'll do everything we can to bring them back. I'll be counting on you, Agnes.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
I miss my Nadia. Department store. I guess we'll end up doing the quests and then the Garten. Oh, these are on the roof. They're on the roof. You the Conrad that posted the request? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Oh yeah, you really do look dependable. Just as the rumors say. Wait, isn't that guy... I'm assuming you're the one who recommended our services. You're the editor-in-chief on that gossip rag. We met sometime last year, didn't we? Gotta say though, you picked an awfully lively place for a meetup this time. Wouldn't suppose there's a reason for that. I see you're as quick on the uptake as ever, Arkwright. Having a loud crowd surrounding us makes it harder for people to eavesdrop. Anyway, you'll hear out his request, won't you? It sounded like it'd be right up your alley. If I remember correctly, you're often act as a go-between for immigrants dealing with special circumstances, right? I'm not so sure about this one, guys. Migrant workers tend to get caught up in a lot of not-so-honest work. They get a bad rep for a reason. Believe me, I understand the reputation they have better than anyone else. But there can be a lot of red tape in their paperwork. If they want to feed their families, most have no choice but to resort to criminal means. People like that are who make up the majority of my client base. Migrants unable to obtain proper work visas. In other words, migrants who have no legal right to work in this country. I've seen firsthand the problems immigrants can face. It's not pleasant. Well, if they're Eastern, then Bet Hayway will take care of them. But I guess the others don't really got a lot of options. Exactly. So my job is to introduce those people to someone who can provide them work. Then I get a finder's fee from the employer. And maybe it's not my place to say, but I believe that's a better outcome than them starving in the streets while they wait for their papers. Well, when you put it that way, I understand why you're apprehensive. I'm sure you know plenty of people like him who use their job to exploit foreigners. It's just, well, Conrad here knows where to draw the line though. Though I suppose he has sent a few people to handle some seriously dreadful menial labor. But trust me when I say he neither introduces them to illegal work nor takes cut of their pay. Well, I guess that's as much assurance as we can get. Go ahead and give us the details then. I'm guessing it's something to do with those missing workers we've been hearing about? Yes, you see, after contacting me about how the work isn't for them, they'll go missing altogether. It's been a pretty big topic of concern in my line of work, though nobody's been able to make heads or tails of it. Honestly, if this keeps up, I'm worried suspicion will start to fall on both me and my colleagues. Yeah, you're right. He would be suspect number one in no time. So what? You want us to figure out what's going on so they don't start pinning the disappearances on you guys? If you could, yes. Does that sound like something you can do? Oh, we get gray. There's no chaos, but there's gray. Alright, seems like a pretty cut and dry issue. Plus, we can't exactly say no to a referral from the editor-in-chief. Yeah, I'm also pretty worried about the safety of these workers. Oh, thank you so much. So relieved. I just can't get a good night's sleep knowing what could be happening to those people. And here I thought you were more worried about saving your own ass. Well, I've been doing this work for a while. You hear some pretty grueling stories about the lives immigrants lead. You'd have to have a heart of stone to not sympathize with them. Well, that's how you feel. Maybe I don't have many reservations about this job as I thought. I agree. If the lives of those migrant workers truly are in jeopardy, I see no issue in taking on this request. Do you mind going over the details once more? I can't thank you enough. I've been a bit hesitant to consult the police or the bracers, so this is a huge weight off my shoulders. Meanwhile, there's a bracer standing right there. Well, looks like things are finally going your way, Conrad. I'm glad I was able to introduce you all. Anyhow, I'm a busy man, so I'll be heading off now. Feel free to decide what you do amongst yourselves. That guy's a real piece of work. I'm sure we'll be fine without him. More importantly, why don't you fill us in on some of the specifics? I heard something about ones disappearing being migrants from the north of Zemeria. That's right. They're the ones who have gone missing most frequently. Easterners and Central Easterners haven't seemed to be affected at all, however. Huh. Even white foreigners come here for work. They do, yes. After all, there's a fair number of undeveloped regions in the north. Along with those from Northumbria, the Republic also receives immigrants from the outlying areas around the free cities as well. Yeah, I used to hear all sorts of stories about the tribes up there. Strange that they've been made a target, though. We're gonna need to do some digging, particularly into the workers' backgrounds. I'm glad you share my concern. However, I believe it's best if I leave the rest to you. I'll be in the area for a while. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So, what do you want to do first? We don't exactly have much to go on. We need to find people who are familiar with not only migrant workers, but specifically those from North Zemeria. Now that I think about it, I've heard that one subcontracting factory employs loads of them. But we could probably talk to some of their business partners, including into spilling a few dirty secrets. Exactly. The workers themselves would likely be on guard if we were to ask directly. Investigating their periphery is definitely a better strategy. Alright then, let's set up Bradley's first. Given all the parts he has to order, I'm sure he's got some connections with people in subcontracting. Not only that, but he's the kind to pay attention to the small stuff. He might just have some pretty good leads. Who do you think we should ask about the migrants? Gabriella used to work with the Northern Jaegers, right? Maybe she'll know something. Nah, her roots run a little too deep in the underworld. We should try talking to some of the more lawful immigrant populations first. In that case, we should focus on places where people from the north are most likely to gather. Come to think of it, aren't the people who run Old Town's bathhouse from Remifaria? Nice job, Agnes. It's usually pretty easy to miss something right under your nose. Well, it was more of an epiphany than anything. That being said, I think they became neutralized citizens quite a while ago. Do you think they still know what's going on in the migrant community? I think it's worth a shot. After all, northern folk take their saunas pretty seriously. Even if they don't have direct connections anymore, it's likely that Laguna still serves a central hub. Then, I suppose it's settled. We'll be heading to Bradley Maintenance and Laguna Bathhouse.
Let's get this party started.
Wow, we're so high up. Ladies and gentlemen,
Shards.
your attention, please. On the roof of this building, you will find a rest area surrounded by greenery.
Let's see. I need to buy.
I gotta walk all the way around for that one. Not doing that. I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I? Oh, I'm definitely in the wrong spot.
Let's be on our way.
The final game is a world tour of everywhere we've been along with new places. I'd like for it to go all full circle, Shadow King, and go right back to Liberl. Yep.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times.
Can I help you?
I will take that.
Come again.
Let me ask you something.
So, you want to know about the people my suppliers employ, huh? Well, I gotta imagine they use their fair share of migrant workers. Don't they ever talk to you about them? Figured you would have known more. I mean, they don't exactly fill me in on all the details, but I guess I have been hearing some strange things about them lately. Things that have got even me concerned. Don't know if what you're looking for, but I can share it with you if you'd like. That would be very helpful, Mr. Bradley. Did something happen? Right, well, where should I start? Final protagonist will be Gilbert. Could you imagine? Gilbert and what's her name from this game? Tag team duo. Protagonist in the last game. Apparently, a bunch of migrant workers at one of the factories just up and quit recently. All over a few days, too. I thought it was some sort of strike at first. But it doesn't seem like that was the case. There's been no contact from the workers since. That is certainly worrisome. Were there any warning signs? From what I've been told, management had no idea any of it would happen till it all went down. The ones who left were known to be pretty serious workers too. None of them showed any dissatisfaction with their jobs at all. But regardless, they all got up around the same time and called it quits. I think they said something to do with the likes of, "This job doesn't suit me," or "I deserve better." It's pretty strange they all gave the same reason for leaving. Not to mention how they were the last people you'd expect it from. Sounding like this was instigated by someone. Any word about possible third parties? Well, I wouldn't say I'm that informed, but I heard a little something about those workers being seen talking to someone on the outside. I see. Whoever that someone is must have had quite the influence on them. They're quitting so suddenly? What were they planning on doing after they left? The factory was worried about the same thing. They even asked them if they had any other jobs lined up. I guess the workers seemed pretty confident that things would work out. Maybe that person they were confiding in gave them some sort of grand opportunity. Well, anyway, that's all I know about the moment. I should mention though, everything I heard was just complaints from my suppliers. No worries, you've been a great help. Yeah, you've really given us a lot to think on.
And now for the latest.
Let's roll, gang.
Gilbert and Girlbert. There you go. Gilbert was the protagonist. I'd be severely disappointed in terms of desire to play as him. I'd place him at rank F. Oof. But he's hilarious.
Let me ask you something.
You want to know about immigrants from North Zemeria? You're right. We do see our fair share around here. Our family's from Remiferia, but we share a culture with people all over the north. In particular, we get lots of Northambrian migrants who like to stop by. They usually come in to talk to my grandma and grandpa about all their problems. I think maybe it's the workers complaining about their day. Bingo. Still, picking up on stuff like that is pretty impressive. Tell me, have you heard anything strange lately about those workers you mentioned? Well, I guess it's not really new, but there's been some talk about them being dissatisfied with the way they're being treated. Dissatisfied with the way they're being treated? Are they being discriminated against? I think it's a little different. I mean, even though they're immigrants, they still look like pretty much everyone else in Calvard, right? Compared to other immigrants, The ones from up north don't really stand out that much. That's true. Even immigrant advocate movements tend to focus on those from the East and Central East. I'm sure it's because psychological differences are more easily identifiable. But if that idea starts making the rounds, it's not hard to imagine why northern migrants would be treated less favorably. And it's hard to garner sympathy for them when they look just like the majority of Calvert's population. So they feel like they're being left out. Is that it? Even though they're dealing with similar problems, it's hard for them to gain the same amount of sympathy. I could see how they might make you feel a bit trapped. Wouldn't be surprised if someone was able to use that to their advantage. Yeah, but I haven't heard a thing about anyone being swindled. So, she got to you already, huh? I might just have some useful gossip for you all. You've heard something? You better not be pulling their tail. Well, it's only something that came down the grapevine. There's been talk of someone who can pull foreign workers from the mire of their jobs. Interesting. Can you tell us more? You see, I've been looking into investment trends for social welfare services recently. While I was doing some research, I heard something about a non-profit organization that struck me as a tad peculiar. An NPO? Yes. It was only recently created, too. They say they're a group that provides employment support to immigrant groups. It appears they've been luring in migrants who already have jobs with the promises of both better pay and working conditions. All it takes is one question. Are you really happy with where you're at right now? That's remarkably similar to what we've heard about over at Bradley's place. Yeah, it seems there's a good chance that someone they're consulting with is that NPO. They don't seem to be finding new jobs for the ones that quit either. In my opinion, it's rather irresponsible of them. The least they could do is help them get back on their feet. I agree. No matter how prosperous the Republic is now, there's no guarantee that they'll be able to find another stable income so easily. Especially for those that don't have a valid work visa. It sounds like they're just increasing the number of unemployed immigrants. Why would they do that? They can't be profiting from it somehow, right? It might be too late to ask this now, but what is an NPO? I've heard of an NGO before. Of course, to give a simple explanation, NGO stands for non-government organization. On the other hand, NPO stands for non-profit organization. Both are independent from their nations and are operating to better social welfare. In general, the ones that are restricted to specific fields and act on a local level are NPOs. Those who act on an international level and cover multiple pursuits are referred to as NGOs. I see. I think I get it now. But if that's true, then this NPO isn't making anything better at all. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do some more research into this organization. Thanks for all your help, guys. You're welcome. I hope you figure it out. Come on, there's no need for thanks. Just join me for our next game of Mahjong, and I'll consider it even. But we've got a lot more information than we thought we would. Why don't we find a place where we can sort through it all? Shall we head back to Station Street? That way we can update Conrad on the situation as well. And with all the people in that area, it's possible we'll be able to pick up on some extra info along the way. I think it might also be a good time to inform the guild of any developments. Right, let's get going then. Station Street. This game's Team Rocket, exactly. Blasting off again. Find Gilbert more annoying than funny? Oh, he is humorous though. I could see how it is though. Alright, as it stands now, I think we have a pretty basic idea of what went down. I'm a bit hazy on a few details though. Let's just start by putting everything in order. The base assumption is that the ones going missing are primarily those found from the north of Zemuria. There are also migrants that don't have work visas. They quit their jobs all within the same time frame, but vanished immediately after. And the ones who told them to quit was from an NPO. But the question is why? What could they possibly stand to gain from getting migrants to quit? It's also worrying that those who left seem to have cut off all communications. We definitely still have a lot of questions about the whole thing. If only we had something more conclusive. Why don't we just go to the source of the problem then? Let's find this NPO person and make them tell us what's going on. The problem with that is we don't actually know which NPO they're part of. Huck didn't really give us any solid information. Oh, Agnes, is this that part-time job you were talking about? Oh, Miss Toa. Other than Agnes and Elaine, I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you all. I'm Toa Herschel, one of the temporary teachers at Aramis. I also work to assist ICO, the International Cooperative Organization. It's nice to meet you. Are you Agnes's teacher? Toa Herschel is also the chief instructor at the branch campus at Thor's Military Academy. I've heard she's quite the central figure there. Not only did she manage to engage its current students, but its alumni as well. Well, I don't think I'm worth that much fanfare. On the other hand, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about Mr. Arkwright. I must admit, I've been looking forward to making your acquaintance. Just as much an honor to meet the rumored genius of Thor's. I'm told you've got your hands in all sorts of places. Michelle got fired. Play Trails to find out. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to work together sometime. Yeah, I'm sure we will. You know, actually, there are a few things that we're struggling to understand at the moment. Think you could lend us a hand? Miss Toa is associated with an NGO. Would you happen to know anything about the MPOs currently operating in the Republic? What? Are you having a problem with one of them? Please, tell me everything you know. The group began to apprise Toa of the details of their current job and what they had learned about the suspicious MPO. However, her response was outside of their expectations. I had no idea this was something you were investigating. The NGO I'm currently associated with does its work to support area-level MPOs. The one I'm looking into at the moment hasn't been as forthcoming about the results of their activities. Naturally, there's been a bit of suspicion. Given the timing, I can't deny the possibility that it might be connected to the one you've all heard about. Also, I believe their stated intentions are to aid the employment of foreigners with special circumstances. Well, I can't say for sure that they're the same organization, but it seems like our most likely lead at the moment. I agree, but would you mind allowing me to accompany you in your investigations? This could be exactly what I need for a breakthrough in my case. I won't hesitate to give you my full cooperation. And even if it isn't, it's still related to an issue with the MPO. It's my duty to follow up on it. You mean you'll help us? That would be great. Yeah, I would have been satisfied with a few useful tidbits, but having you with us will be way more efficient, even if I do end up owing you one. I look forward to working with you. Yes, I think our odds will be much better with her along. Well, now that we've welcomed you aboard, do you think you could share any of your more recent findings? Maybe it'll help us figure out our next step. Actually, I do have something. I have a friend who's been looking into this group as well. I've been waiting for them to contact me with whatever they've found. Ah, speak of the devil. Hello. Sorry about all the extra tasks. Did you find anything useful? This friend of hers, I get the feeling they're not a member of the ICO. outside the NGO. Her friends would be... Never mind. There's no sense in worrying about that now. Talking about George, isn't she? Yes, actually, I found another group that was looking into a suspicious MPO. It seems to be for a separate incident, however. From what I've heard so far, I'm pretty sure the MPO we're looking into is the one and the same. Anyway, you said there was movement over in the Center Marché? I'll head over now and check it out. Sorry to keep you waiting. They managed to find something after all. As I mentioned, we're almost confident that the MPO I've been looking into and the one from your case are the same organization. Their official name is the Association for Better Migrant Working Conditions. To think they're not only misappropriating funds, but they may also be involved in the disappearance of migrant workers? I can't believe it. Miss Toa, regardless, it looks like we know what we need to do. Said something about there being movement over in the Center Marché, right? Then we should hurry. If we're quick enough, we might be able to catch them in the act. This is a sneak mission, isn't it? Or it's gonna be. You think that's the person we're looking for? Let's catch him before we lose this trail. Barry can play good cop and I'll play bad cop. No, we can't. He might just be an innocent bystander. Yeah, if we approach the wrong person, it could alert the guy we're actually after. We're running out of time though. As soon as we get some confirmation, we'll make a move. I see. That person just now said he was from the Association for Better Migrant Working Conditions, right? Yeah, I'm not from Calvert, so he was asking if I was unhappy with my job. He said that in order to find more quality work, I should quit as soon as I can so that we could talk about other opportunities. If I'm being honest though, I'm much more interested in having a stable income. I turned him down. Van? Yeah, he's got to be our guy. The name, his methods, there's no room for doubt. He can't have gone far. Let's follow him. Yes, we need to put a stop to this. This street doesn't seem to be as crowded as the others. You think he's going to meet someone? Might be our chance to find out who's behind all this. Let's try and keep out of sight. It's a sneak mission. Could you imagine if he jumped in the garbage disposal can? Yeah, I'm hiding right in plain sight. You're totally invisible. Shards. It's all shards. I believe that gate leads to the old sewer system. All that sneaking must mean they've got a secret meeting going on. Well, it's definitely not the kind of place the employee of an MPO would drop by. The alley's pretty narrow. If we all tried to cram ourselves in there, we'd be caught in no time. Mind give us a hand, Katra? Oh, I see. Sure. PO should have no issue getting in. They'll be able to survey the scene for us. Theo, don't let them see you, but transmit everything in your surroundings. Okay? Understood. Pursuing target in stealth mode. Sending visuals and sound to capture Zypha. And how was today's harvest? Not as good as we'd hoped. They seemed pretty content with where they were. I'm planning on going back to the construction areas of the suburbs. I had better luck over there. Well, I guess we do already have enough for the first camp. We shouldn't get too greedy. Anyway, delivery is right after this. You'll be there, right? Yeah. After all the trouble I went through, I'll be sure to see them off. Besides, I wanted to ask how the people up top, who the client was. It's probably better if you keep your questions to yourself. Anyway, I'm heading down to the subway to find some runaways that fit the bill. Well, if something comes up, just give me a holler. Meanwhile, there's just a dog sat down in the background, just, you know, hi, give me treats. Did I hear that right? Yeah, this seems to be more dangerous than we thought. We absolutely cannot allow them to get away with this. And all under the guise of trying to help. It's just too cruel. We have to do something. The target is leaving. Sounded like he was heading to their gathering place. All right, let's keep after him. Yes, we should hurry. Follow the suspicious man. Do. Sneaky, sneaky. Don't forget my cardboard box. Snake? Snake! He's using a car. Looks like he's headed to the suburbs. I was able to take down his license plate number. However, even if we manage to find a car, it's unlikely we'll be able to catch up to him. Maybe my friends will know his destination. Can I have a minute? Hey, you mentioned something about movement in the suburbs earlier. A bus that was transporting people. That has to be them. You saw it somewhere along Highway 8. Highway 8? That man was headed in the same direction. And that's our next stop. Sorry that this was so sudden, but I appreciate the info. We'll look into it on our end. Don't worry about the rest. Good luck. Give us a call if you need anything else. Alright, it looks like we managed to figure it out. Didn't think we'd end up relying on your friends again so soon. Let's go see what these criminals have got cooking. We'll put a stop to whatever they're planning. What a thrill with Daybreak and the silence through the stream. Right? It's like,
We've got the...
Go to Highway 8. Let's go. This isn't what we agreed to. You said you'd get us better jobs for us. Where are you even taking us to? As I said, I'm taking you to your new employer. It's just as we agreed. Besides, it's not like you were able to find anything better in the meantime, were you? Damn you. I should have never listened to your crap. Yeah. You have no right to refuse. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. You're all living outside the law, don't you see? Just stay quiet and do as you're told. I see you finally decided to show your true colors. Sorry, but the Dolar family won't be getting away with this one. How dare you take advantage of these people? We're putting an end to this. You target people looking for help just to do something like this? And just so you know, we've been recording this entire time. I'm sure there's enough for a quick conviction, too. Thanks for the scouting ahead, Theo. How did you find us? Arkride Solutions. Ain't you the ones who landed us in hot water last year? Glad to hear we left such a good impression on you folks. Then I don't gotta explain what we do with scum like you now, do I? Because we don't exactly bring out the tea and cookies. You're the recruiter for the Dolar family, right? Pretty bold of you setting foot in a trade even the Lai family won't touch. You assholes must be so proud. All slave traders are the same. The only way to deal with them is to beat them senseless. Proceeding with area lockdown. All bystanders, please retreat to a safe distance. Don't worry about the people on the bus. I'll make sure no one gets past. You think you can look down on us? You're not going anywhere. I'll make you regret sticking your nose where it don't belong. Maybe if you get on your knees and beg, we'll consider going easy on you.
Let's see what you're made of.
Up to you, Reset.
I shall end this. Ah! Ah! It's over. Radiant Seeker. Mr. Arkwright.
So I froze too?
Keep it up. It's working.
I won't make this easy.
Don't underestimate.
Yeah, don't mess with Toa. It would have been nice if they had Toa as a guest character for this. I would have loved to see her use the orbital gun.
Dice you up. Like hell you are.
We'll win!
Something's coming. Get ready.
Get ready.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Rolling grid.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious to see Toa use her her S-craft from the other games. See her fall on her butt.
They're too strong.
Activating drive.
Like hell you are.
There! Let's go down!
That was something. And if you're looking for someone to blame, take it up with your leaders. All right, now let's get them tied up. Damn it, they've ruined everything. Well, if I can't win, I'll at least make sure they lose. Think again. Way to go, Toa! How did you... Let's just say I have a lot of experience under my belt. Besides, there's no way I was about to let you go after all the harm you caused. What? You really thought we forgot about you? You must be the king of wishful thinking. Max, how are you? Yeah, no dice, man. You've got a hell of a lot to answer for, and you better not skimp it on any details either. Fine, I surrender. After that, the man pretending to be part of an MPO was thoroughly interrogated. The Dolar family's foray into the slave trade was indeed a decision agreed upon by the higher-ups. However, the shell company that was used as a front for the MPO was originally meant to receive illegal grant money. As for the reason they seemed to be targeting people from the north, the culprit had no idea. It was deemed to be knowledge above his pay grade. Thanks for handing them over to us. We've had our eye on the Dolar family's activities for quite a while now. Well, I'm glad we could at least put one of their schemes to bed. Anyway, is it really okay for us to speak to the victims right now? Don't get me wrong, I'm only giving you a few minutes. And even if you do have connections to Kincaid, just try and stay out of trouble for now, alright? Okay, I'll try to keep my head down. Excuse me, Agent Hubert? Yes, we were able to apprehend all the Mafia's collaborators. We still need to confirm with the Second External Affairs Division if it's related to the prior incident. From what we've learned so far, it seems that their client... Yeah, given the demographics of the victims, I have no doubt that it's related. We'll have to do an investigation into their backgrounds. Is something wrong, Agent Hubert? It's nothing for you to worry about. Anyway, I'll handle the follow-up. The Integrated Analyst Division should come to a decision once they receive all remaining details. We'll talk more then. Could you imagine if that was a voice recorder and it was actually Toa's friend? Well, as it stands now, it sounds like we'll be formally taking charge of this investigation. We've appreciated your cooperation thus far, but seriously, keep your hands to yourselves from now on, okay? Yeah, no need to tell me twice. Well, I suppose since we found all the missing immigrants, we can consider this job a case closed. Yes, I agree. However, I am a bit worried that we're unaware as to why they were targeting migrants from the north of Zemuria. Our client was in need of people within the demographic. As for what reason, I don't know. Yeah, it didn't really seem like the guy was lying about that part either. Come to think of it, that guy from the CID said they were still worried about the particular client of the Dolar families. A demand for people from the poorest walks of life. It's hard to imagine what they plan to do with them. Yes, but we don't have proof of any further intentions they may have. We'd have to do a more thorough investigation. Well, that can wait for now. I think we should worry about getting these people back home first. Really digging the long-haired Toa? I am too. Looks like a shorter version of her aunt. After taking a quick count of the people on the bus, Van and the others escorted them back to the capital. Upon arrival, the group went to report back to Conrad on the outcome of the job. She has gotten older, so the long hair suits her. So at the end of the day, it was the Dolar family behind it all. We're not really completely sure why they had such specific targets, but we did manage to bring everyone back safely. Thank goodness. I'm glad I asked for your help after all. I must say, I'm surprised this was a scheme by the Mafia, though. How could they be so cruel? It's always been pretty long, just wear. That's probably what it is. And in the other game, she was wearing a hat. Well, the last three. I'm worried the victims will have a hard time recovering from the trauma. Yes, that is a valid concern. And as migrants without valid work visas, they have very little protection under the law. They were manipulated out of their chance for stability. Even if they were to report their damages to the police, they might just end up being arrested and deported. The guild should have no issue with taking them in as a form of humanitarian sanctuary. But I suppose, considering their unlawful status, there would be a limit to how much they could do if officials were to intervene. You'd probably have to dismantle all the laws from the past century to get anything done. Man, this sucks. How do you feel? How do you want to deal with this, Chief? Well... yeah, hell with it. We'll let Conrad do it. I prefer to leave this up to you, Conrad. Van? Well, I suppose it is part of my job. You just want me to place them all back into stable positions, right? I don't mean to sound so unsure, but is this really how you want to handle things? I get the feeling you're someone who actually cares about these people. Plus, you got the editor-in-chief vouching for you, right? That sounds like a good guy in my books. Honestly, I'm not so sure about this. Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're leaving it to chance. Look, these people must have some pretty good reasons for taking the risk to come work in the Republic. And given that Conrad's done all this before, I'm sure he's more than familiar with all the ins and outs of the police and immigration authorities. Which means he can get them new jobs in practically no time at all. Ain't that right? Yes. And I'll make certain that whoever employs them this time isn't looking to harm them. You have my word. As a member of the guild, this isn't something I can officially condone. Are you sure this is the choice you want to make, Van? Yeah, Spriggan's gotta be steadfast in their decisions, you know? I think this is the best way to deal with the situation. Besides, it's not like I plan to leave it up to this guy alone. I don't trust him that much. If he goes back on his promise, I'll make sure he pays for it. Alright, I suppose we'll see how it all plays out. Naturally, if anything happens, the guild will have no choice but to intervene, just so you're aware. Anyway, thank you all for your help. The workers were saved and I don't have to keep looking over my shoulder. I'll deposit the money into your account as soon as I can. Works for me. If you ever need help with anything else, just let us know. I have to make sure I can give my thanks to Cunning again, too. Well, I guess I'll be heading off now. I need to gather the crew and discuss our steps going forward. A third option? Jeff? Jeff's not an option in this. I think it's about time I'm on my way as well. I'm sure we'll have plenty to discuss at the next ICO meeting. We'll probably have to do a bunch of research too. Thank you so much for all your help, Miss Toa. We wouldn't have been able to solve this case without you. Yeah, I heard you were good, but you really pulled out all the stops. I might even have to come to you for help in our future jobs. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Farewell, and yes, good luck with everything. We're done here, right? This whole thing left a pretty bad taste in my mouth. There's a few things I'm still worried about, personally, but we can at least rest assured that the victims will be taken care of. I think we can go ahead and call this case closed. We should keep this whole situation in mind for the future, though. Yeah, if those villains ever show their face again, I'll tear them a new one. I'm sure the guild will have to raise their alerts after hearing about all this. This is just a hint of what's going on in the underground. We might want to deal with the situation before it devolves even further. I'm worried that something like this will happen again. Van and Toa seem to have their suspicion of who the mastermind is, though. What the CID said about certain demographics being targeted. Maybe. They call her Miss Toa instead of Miss Herschel. I get a dirty look if I ever call my teachers by their first name. It's this type of society, I think it is, because it's where I guess where, like, I think over in Japan they say their last name first. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. All right, tell me what you learned in our main investigation. I still haven't been able to find any details about their plan. However, it does seem like there's a chance they mean to take action soon. I assume that's why the CID's been on the defense against the second generation recently. So that's how they're connected. I'll continue the investigation on my end. Depending on what it entails, I may have to get help from Angie and George. And the incident that Reen was worried about could also be part of this. Regardless, the ball's in our court now. We need to find out exactly what's going on. As those who dealt with the shadows of the Empire, you might even say it's our duty. Is that Crow? That's Crow, isn't it? Right. This isn't about the Republic or the Empire. It's about the future. Ah! Let's give it our best going forward, Crow.
That's all, folks.
The 50 Mira man himself. We got chaos! Mayor Gray through Mayor and Van synchronization. Crows and Calvert. Oh. So many things. So many things.
Let's be on our way.
Crow heard about the other C imposter, most likely. Maybe he is the other C. He's just
Wonder what's going on with that plan.
C for Crow. I mean, who knows? Doesn't have to be an alias.
Those guys are so cool.
Why don't we see?
According to recent intel, a danger response to the Kraken.
Okay.
I guess we're going after the Kraken.
Gonna eat something?
Oh, it's an 8. It's a regular Steam Deck.
Bet we
Hey,
can
we
rest
have an
there.
ad coming in, so I'm actually going to take a quick break.
Whew, that hits the... spot.
So I will be right back, folks.
Alrighty.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Well... Alrighty.
Are you having fun staring into the abyss? Listening to the fun music. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Let's defeat a Kraken.
Okay.
Why is there two?
I'll take you on.
Nice.
should go on the attack.
Over here! All for you!
Why do I have a feeling that that would...
We'll win.
Going all in!
Zypha activate. Oh yes. Zypha activate. As if. Yeah. Elaine. Ha! Reset.
Here goes! Over here! All for you! All you on yes!
My sincere thanks.
Here's my chance.
What's up, Claire?
Watch closely. Accelerating. Ah! It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Here comes a new challenger!
Snarku, thank you for the raid. How are you? What is this, abyss worm stuff? There's no abyss worms. There's no abyss worms. Snarku, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How was Rebirth? Drake, it's good to see you. Got a raid and dash, but I'm gonna stay logged in. Leave support. No worries. No worries.
Forgive me, everyone. I'll take you on.
I just gotta say, out of all the fights that we've done so far, the most difficult fight is from a side quest.
It'll be all right, everyone. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
Edit to Costa, nice. Just ate dinner a bit ago. Women's hockey game right now.
I'll remember this.
The hockey's still going on. Yeah.
Keep it up, it's working.
Zypha activate.
Pardon me.
Zypha activate. As if.
Elaine. Here I go. The rest is up to you.
I've got this. Transmitting code. Activate. Fan.
Good luck.
There. Like hell you are!
Yeah, mere Krakens are more OP than story bosses.
We'll win! Zypha out!
Elaine!
We'll win!
Double critical. Let's go.
Oh, radiant wings!
Yeah, I also no longer have Nadia or Ren. They're my two main casters.
Asteria!
Our chance!
Dear Lord.
There!
You saved me! I'll take you on! I've got this! Great circle of light! Give unto us the breath of life!
Thanks, pal.
Can we pet the Krakens? No. No, Krakens are bad.
I'll remember this. Zypha activate.
Lapis code!
They're killing me, Claire. They're killing me.
Van!
You're up!
Leave this to me.
You can do this.
Activating drive.
Maybe they just want a hug? No. Krakens are doing their best. Mean. Might need a new approach on this.
I'll take you on.
Taking point.
Vitals low. I'm not doing so well.
Lapis code! Activate!
As if.
A chance! Ha!
Zypha activate.
Thanks. My sincere thanks.
Yeah. They blinked. We'll win.
Make it count!
Keep it up. Understood. Light. Yeah. Cut the dust. Reset.
Make it count!
Follow my lead. Okay. Light. Yeah. Cut the dust.
You playing the Yumiya demo? You're sold on the combat? Nice.
Initializing drive.
suggest we strike now.
This'll clip. Silvery. Frost! Gotcha!
Thank God. One down.
Oh yes!
Whistle? No, no whistle.
Here I go.
Too slow.
A chance. There.
Oh yes!
I did it.
Still no wipe. Ranwa.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Isn't fair. I mean, that's it. That's it.
Very soothing.
You'll have to. You and Dragon will have to wait until next time. That's all.
Let's be on our way.
Dang it! I mean, congrats. See how it is. I'll probably buy the game next month. Yay for another game to try and find a place for, right? Catra had a use.
Right. Let's move.
Okay.
Very well.
Very well.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Stepping inside.
Okay.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here. That sure perked me up.
Come back anytime.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Okay.
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Enhances recovery and endurance capabilities when boosted. Increases S-Craft power exclusively. Regen 5% HP, EP, and gain 2 CP after acting. Don't know how I feel. Evasion plus 55%. %90 chance to absorb magic. Oh, that's where my stuff's gone. Okay. I'm better off with law until I get chaos. When was the last time we saw Jeff suffering from a fight? Ooh. Xenoblade? 2? Maybe? The Zekinator. Yes, I remember now. I want... Oh yeah, when I forgot to forgot that I had to add party members manually. They would just ever automatically assume they were there.
Look sharp, people.
Treasure.
Show me what you got. Take them down in a single blow. The time is ripe for a shard boost. I like where this is headed.
We'll win!
Sucker!
Van, your turn!
That's it.
That was a fun fight.
Now then! The time is ripe for a shard boost. The Grim Reaper shall see you now!
We'll win!
Have some more!
Van, your turn!
Too slow.
You just hear Grimcat's theme?
Engaging
Maybe? I don't know.
Too slow.
Let's do this, Ren.
Sucker!
Onwards and upwards, I'll reach even greater heights. Keep an eye out for ranged attacks. Now's your chance to use shards.
I do have it set to random, I do, yeah.
The time is ripe for initiating drive.
That's it. Make it count, Van. There!
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Have some extra! Yeah!
You're up, Ren!
That fight felt pretty good.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Let's begin, shall we? Take them down in a single blow. Have a slice. They're on their knees. The first move is out.
Finish the job!
The time is ripe for a shard boost. Initiating drive.
Real fans set all the sophisticated fight. I like hearing Mixture. It's fine.
Ren, if you would. They're on if you would.
The time is right for a shard boost.
That's it.
We'll win.
Have some more. Chance.
That's it.
Counting on you, Shizuna.
Too slow. Let's do this, Ren.
Allow me.
Sucker!
Aye, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Wow, totally not the number, Ren.
Take this. Now, the first one is ours.
Zypha, activate.
Sucker!
Yeah. Let's do this, Ren.
Allow me.
Now we're talking.
Have some more.
Make it count, Van. That's it.
You're up, Ren.
Allow me.
Have some extra. Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights.
Well, well. What a nice little test.
Watch out. That was a tough cookie.
Stay calm and work through it.
Take this down. The first move is ours.
Initiating drive.
Now.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
You're next, Shizuna.
Have some more.
Yeah.
Allow me.
Now then.
Allow me.
Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
I'll remember this. Zypha, activate. Now we're talking.
Sucker!
Now it's my turn. Zypha, activate.
Damn, Elaine.
Aye, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Perfect as always, Ren.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Spooters!
Fearsome foe. Time to get serious.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
Take them down in a single blow.
Stay calm and work through it.
Take this down. The first move is ours.
The time is for initiating drive.
Have some more.
You're next, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Yeah.
Here goes.
That's it.
We're done.
It's time. The Grim Reaper shall see you now. I'll remember this. Zypha, activate.
Go. Chance.
Van, your turn.
Think fast. Take this. Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Let's do this, Ren.
I'd certainly light those giant spiders with flamethrowers if they exist, right?
Initiating drive.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Burn.
Looks like a chest.
There's a ton of one step closer.
So we get to work.
If we act
The first move is ours.
We can win. Initiating drive.
Counting on you, Shizuna. Sucker! You're up, friend.
Taking point. It's time.
She didn't want to jump all that way.
The time is for rallying.
That's it. I'll remember this. There. On my blade, I'll never lose.
Just what I'd expect of you, Elaine.
We can turn it around.
Where the hell did that come from?
Bring it on.
Stay on guard. My thanks. Now then.
Escape route secured.
Way to fire me up.
Engaging skill.
Too slow. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Stay on guard. Ren, if you would. Elaine, if you would. It's time.
Allow me.
That's it. Too slow.
My move now.
You're open.
One step closer to reaching my
Treasure.
peak.
Now's your chance for these shards. Allow me.
Let's take them out. Okay. The Grim Reaper.
Rocket launchers. What about potato launchers?
Stay on guard. That's it.
Show me what you've got, Silverblade.
Xerus form. Duality. Yeah.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
You want to waste food? Gotcha.
Got your number.
Now it's my turn.
The time is right.
Zypha, activate. We'll win. You're open. Yeah. Ren, if you would. They're down.
Allow me.
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I'm ready anytime.
Allow me.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble little tea party. Now close your eyes.
Ren!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Way to fire me up.
Engaging skill. Too slow.
Show them your stuff, Elaine.
Huh?
Don't hold anything
It's
back.
over. You're crushed.
This will help.
My thing.
Appreciate that. Let's go. Flinched.
Too slow.
This feels pretty great.
I was trying to get the spooters involved too.
Won't lose to you.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
What do you, Jelly?
Take them down in a single blow.
Tidy this mess up. Calm and deal with it. Take them down. The first move is ours.
Patches! Thank you for the raid.
Let's take them out.
Got it.
The Grim Reaper.
Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am Jeff. We're playing Trails Through Daybreak 2 for the first time. Patches, how was your stream?
Let's stay on the offensive.
Good to see you. Delthius, hello. Torn, welcome in.
Zypha activate.
What were you up to today?
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
You're open.
Chance.
That's it. Yeah. There's still much I have yet to learn.
Suikoden?
Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights.
I love Suikoden 2. Two is my favorite. Although I do need to revisit it. I did pick up the remasters too. I told Cyphane that I'd play 4 this year at some point. Maybe. I need to play 4 tactics and 5. And then that's all the Suikoden games. But 2 is my favorite. I grabbed the remaster on Switch first, but definitely going to pick it up on PlayStation for my collection later. Yeah, I'm a trophy guy. I like my trophies. Guys, if you're from my stream and you haven't followed Patches, please check out his content. Give him a follow. Scott's been trying to get you to play the remasters. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ugh,
Need to finish 3
pace
and
goes
5 and play
on,
tactics.
on,
I need to
on.
find 5. Five was a limited print run, so it's like, what do I do?
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Let's get to work.
Oh,
Take them down in a single blow.
We can turn it around.
Like hell you are.
Time for a little payback.
Allow me.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble little tea
too much to do, so little time. I know.
Now close
Bit
your
on the spendy
eyes.
side now. Not as bad as 2, but still up there. Yeah, I think the last time I priced it was like,
Boost gauge limiter.
it might have been 200.
Let's see what I can catch. All in a day's work. Wow, you totally had their number, Ren.
I got lucky when it was new. Pawn shop had it in the wrong section, so I got a brand. Oh, that makes me jealous. It's always nice though when you find stuff like that.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
My, what a crowd.
Let's get to work.
5 is $100 US. That's not bad.
In a single blow. They're on their knees. Tread carefully. Their numbers are great.
Oh, there's so many that does the pew pew.
The time is ripe for a shard boost.
There's so many that does the pew pew.
I'm ready anytime.
Allow
Let's see how you like me when I get serious.
Which is like 10K Canadian.
Now close your eyes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
You're not wrong. All the retro stuff's so expensive.
Make it count, Van.
If you guys would like, we are doing a game vote for our next game after Daybreak 2. If you would like to vote,
Let's stay on the offensive.
those are the choices. We were kindly given a review code for Daybreak 2 thanks to Nisa and Keymailer. So upon finishing that, we're gonna be playing one of the next games.
Roger.
And then after that, we're gonna get into some retro.
You can't best me.
I have a few ideas for retro.
I'm ready anytime.
Allow me.
Too slow.
I got lucky right at the end of stream. Clive is an RNG recruit, and you have
Now's a great time.
to keep exiting the town until he's in the inn. Got him on the second. That's just decent RNG.
Engage your skill. That's it.
Yeah, we'll be doing some PlayStation retro stuff,
One
I
step
think.
closer to reaching my peak.
Magic attacks would be effective.
These things hurt.
You can turn it around.
Let's finish the job.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
I know all there is.
I'm ready anytime.
Allow me.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious.
Pong should be in the retro. I mean, we could do Bubble Bobble.
Ren!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Let's stay on the offensive.
There.
My thanks.
Retro is an ever-growing category. I'm still not accepting that PS3 is going to be retro one day.
Way to fire me up. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Zypha, yeah. Show them your stuff, Elaine.
Xbox 360 is turning 20 this year.
With the blade is remarkable, Elaine.
We're having our 20-year high school reunion this year if we can get it all thought out. It doesn't feel like it's 20 years.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Let's get to work.
Take them down in a single blow. Carefully, now their numbers are great. The time is ripe for a shard boost. Initiating drive.
Too slow.
Counting on you, Shizuna.
Still can't accept music I grew up with is now the oldest classic rock radio. It's bad. I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, this only came out a few years ago. No, it didn't.
Engage your skill. You're open. We'll win.
I'm part of our. I'm one of the ones planning our reunion. Whether or not it's actually going to happen. Oh, there's that little thing behind me.
Allow me.
We'll see.
It's time.
I said I might have better luck contacting a celebrity and having coffee with them.
Got your number.
That's it. Stay back.
Got your number.
It's time. Allow me. Good evening, and welcome to my humble little tea party. Now close
I
your
think
eyes.
2005 was 20 years ago.
Ren! This gauge limiter removed.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Lohengrin!
Ren's S-Craft is phenomenal.
On my blade. I'll never.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Let's go.
I need Shizuna for in here though.
Looks like the gang's all here.
This will make for a good warm up.
You got a charge attack ready.
Blink is down. Now they're down. We can win.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Oh.
Pull out all the stops.
Can I? Oh, I can get them all like this.
Engaging skill.
This is it.
Can we get absolute freeze on them?
Silver whip. I'll put an end to this. Okay. Light. Cut down my enemy. We'll win.
100,000 damage! I was looking for that one.
I like where this is headed.
It's nowhere near Dan's 800,000 or 900,000 though.
You're open.
You're up, Ren.
900k. That's insane.
Initiating drive.
You're up, Ren.
Allow me.
Let's go.
Engaging skill.
That's it.
1999. That was the time, wasn't it, Torn?
Elaine, if you would. You're open.
That won't work.
Got your number.
Now we're talking.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Okay, I gotta admit, that old emote is fantastic. It suits you well.
Let's do this, Ren.
The time is ripe for a
Cypher, activate. Now. Blink. Yeah.
I need to contact my emote artist. I need to get some other ones done. I need to get my trophy redone.
Well, well. What a nice little chest. One step closer to reaching my peak.
Might get some surprise stuff done too. I need it transferred to the new the new art style.
Let's begin, shall we?
You got a charge attack ready.
Yeah, they're not cheap anymore, patches. They never were, but I feel like they're getting more expensive.
Up to you.
Got it. It's over. You're
Cut down my enemy.
And I find that coming up with ideas that are unique is a hassle.
All in a day's work. An impressive display, Divine Blade.
Like, I feel like I'm trying to come up with unique ideas to something. I have a decent lineup, but I have some that I want, especially animated ones. I'm thinking about going more tomberries.
We've made good progress.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Watch it. That one's big.
Here, show me what you got. Hiding this
You
mess
got
up.
a charge attack ready.
Cut you up.
That or I keep joking the fact that I might get scrap the tomberries and go with capybaras.
Gauge level max.
We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
I'll put it in.
It's not a test. I do. I liked you, Patches.
Show them your stuff, Elaine.
Who doesn't like capybaras?
Chance. You're up, Ren.
Capyberry. I like it.
Initiating drive.
Not when it's trying to eat you? What do you mean, Grumpy?
We should go on the attack.
The capybara or the tomberry?
Let's stay on the
Engaging
offensive.
skill.
That's it.
Both?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get the doink from the tomberry and then the capybara will just nibble.
Time for a little payback. That's it. As it.
Capybara it is. You never know.
Yeah. Show them your stuff, Elaine. Now we're talking.
How dare you saw all?
We should go on the attack.
Say all. I mean, the poke has to stay. The poke is probably the pride and joy of the animated emotes.
That's it. Make it count, Van.
Dragon has some interesting choices for emotes.
I like where this is headed. You're open.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Have some extra. As it.
I feel like I'm being stared at into my soul.
Now it's my turn.
Initiating drive. That won't work. Initiating drive.
As if. Yeah.
You're up, Ren.
Now we're talking. That's it. Make it count, Van.
I'll be fine. Uh-huh.
You're open.
That's like me saying I'm gonna play Ephemeral Fantasia one day.
Sucker!
Elaine, if you would. Yeah. You're open. As if.
Got your number.
Now we're talking.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's do this.
Wow,
Van.
Shizuna was frozen.
The time is right for a shard boost. Initiating drive.
Yeah. You're open. Van, your turn. There. Yeah.
The tomberry poke has to stay, Don.
Allow me.
It's time.
Have some more.
Like when you said you'd walk the entirety of Paradise Island too. I mean, I kind of did that one stream.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
You got a charge attack.
Yeah, I think there would be a lot of rioting, Lev, if
We've got the upper hand.
if it did leave.
Sucker!
Engaging
We're
skill.
done. Chance.
Riding's a good one too, yeah. You missed the oh yeah sound? I'm gonna get the Kool-Aid Man one. Oh yeah.
Too slow. My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Wow, you totally had their number, Ren.
We could also compromise and be like, we could have two mascots, the Tomberry and the Capybara. Oh, Jeff and Kool-Aid Man voice. Oh, Jeff. It doesn't ring the same, Grumpy. It doesn't ring the same.
Let's proceed with caution.
Two large creatures. Guess I'm going this way.
My, what a crowd.
This thing's a large creature. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, that's a large creature. Okay.
Let's begin.
You got a target ready.
Cut you up. Blink now. Let's close it.
Watch out. You're up against the large fruit.
Eventually want to get more into this series, but it's intimidating how big it is. The way that I would suggest it, Patches, would be don't do what I done and marathon the whole thing. I can't actually say the word. I shouldn't actually say the word marathon because it gives Dragon. Yeah, we won't go there. But I would suggest doing it by arc. Or at least do like a game in between each game. That type of thing. You could do like how I would approach it probably is I do first chapter, second chapter, then a game, then third, then a game, Zero Azure, then a game, Cold Steel 1, 2, then a game, 3, 4, then a game, Reverie, another game, then do Daybreak.
We should go on the attack.
Engaging skill.
This is it. Silver witness.
Got it. It's over. You're crushed.
Show them your stuff, Elaine.
Yeah, Cold Steel 1, like if you started with Cold Steel 1, you can do like Cold Steel 1 and 2, then go back to the Sky games. I'm hoping that they're gonna do the other Sky games, because Sky First is coming out later this year, which is Sky FC remake. I'm just hoping to do the other games as well. Dragon, that is a choice of emote.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Going all in.
Zypha, activate. Yeah. Ren, if you would.
Where does the Northern
That's how it goes.
War mobile game fit in the story? Is it actually canon? Yeah, and it's Gung Ho doing those, so they're the same crowd doing the Lunar remakes.
Looks like a chest.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the mobile Suikoden game.
Should we get to work?
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Let's do this, Ren. I'm ready anytime.
Ooh. You have.
Going all in.
We should go on the attack.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious.
100% canon. Trust you.
Now close your eyes.
The gacha elements will only be extra bits, like getting characters outside of the new story, but you should be able to get the 108 stars in the game and beat the story without gacha. That's interesting. Yeah.
Let's stay on the offensive. Here. Try and see through this.
I don't know about how I feel about the gacha elements and stuff.
My move now.
For like pay gacha. Free gacha is fantastic.
We should go on the attack. The floor's yours, Sam.
I'll dice you up. Don't stop now, Elaine. Got you covered.
Too slow.
More hopeful with the new entry. They said they want to compete with the AAA games with the new Suikoden. Big budget Suikoden would be sweet. You've seen how well Ayuden done. That was supposed to be the spiritual successor.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Stay on guard. They're down. There. Stay back.
Got your number.
It's time.
Yeah, I platinumed Ayuden. It was fantastic.
Ready anytime. We should go on the attack. Zypha, activate.
Pull out all the stops.
There. Bam, your turn.
Although I could have done without a few mini games in Ayuden.
That won't work.
Made them decide to remaster 1 and 2, and apparently the HD collection sold better than expected. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, you'll love Ayuden.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
Who still haven't got Cosmos and Xenoblade 2 after opening hundreds of legendary core crystals? I'm sorry, Don. I'm also sorry that the fact that it was my 4th rear blade that I pulled.
Well, what a nice little
I was one of the backers, but haven't got to it yet. I was also a backer for Ayuden. There was one that I was looking at backing, but I don't know. I don't think I got the window in time. It wasn't Alterium Shift. It was something else.
Spot enemies. Let's see it, shall we?
You got a charge attack ready.
You up.
Stay calm and work through it.
They're down.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Xerus form.
Yeah, you're right, Ray.
You're next.
No problem. It's over. You're crushed.
My enemy.
I backed the Wild Arms and Shadow Heart's successors as well. Apparently Penny Blood has struggled to find a publisher though. So I backed the
You can do this.
is it Armed Fantasia is the Wild Arms successor? I haven't played Wild Arms.
Stay on guard.
But I did back. Yeah, I backed Armed Fantasia.
hold anything back.
Both projects were originally scheduled to launch in March of 2025, but have been delayed. I haven't read through the full email, but I guess that was what it was about. Bot Arms is a ton of fun, and I noticed that they're fairly cheap too.
It's time. Alive, if you would. Do forgive me, but you weren't invited. We'll win. There.
They are also available digitally. If I have to go that route, I will.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
I would like to get the physical copies, if possible.
Try and see through this.
I'd also like to get my hands on Vanguard Bandits. So who doesn't like a good tactical mech RPG?
I'll remember this.
Pull out all the stops.
Stay on guard. Elaine, if you would. Sword. Order.
Thanks, pal.
My thanks. Appreciate that. Ren, if you would. Zypha, activate. Now. Way to fire me up.
Got the first two Wild Arms for 99 cents on PS3. Have yet to get to them. That is dang.
You can
What a
do this.
price.
Flinch.
Have some more.
2 and 5 are the ones I played personally. Like them both at least. 5 is a little more on the pricier side, I think. EP cut to take the space, Sepith.
I will always strive to better myself.
What do I want now? Like Alter Code app at some point, but it's kind of pricey. One of my buddies gave me a full bin of PS2 games and that he got off of one of his friends. It came with some interesting stuff. It came with like Dark Cloud, Drakengard, God of War. The one I really like out of it all is Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. Yeah, the one we don't talk about. Exactly.
We still have a ways to go. Stay alert.
Used to confuse Wild Arms and Wild Guns. Wasn't Wild Guns like a Super Nintendo game? Yeah, because I think it's on the Nintendo Switch Online.
A fearsome foe. Time to get serious.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
You've got a charge attack ready. Deploying
and
shards.
deal with it.
Let's rumble. Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Try and see through this.
Thought they were connected. I can see how.
The time is right for a shard boost.
Zypha, activate.
Zypha activate.
The floor's yours, Dan.
Think fast. Take this.
As if.
It's nice that we can hear the older music in this game, but at the same time, it doesn't really fit.
Let's go.
Engaging skill.
Too slow. Yeah.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Ren, if you would. The time is right for a sharp boost. That's it. We'll win. Yeah. Show them your step, Elaine.
One large monster, that was it. I guess we'll take Impede 2.
That fight felt pretty good.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Well, well. What a nice little chest.
New Material Plus.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight. This'll make for a good warm-up.
You got a charge attack ready.
Let's take this one slow. We've got the upper hand.
Did you redeem the music DLC, or are you just using what you got? I did redeem the music DLC that we got, yeah.
Shard boost.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
Yeah, I did manage to grab that.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Up to you. Got it. Light. Cut down my enemy.
Chance.
I would mod in Old McDonald had a farm on boss themes. Oh my lord, could you imagine?
I like where this is headed. Too slow.
You're up, Ren.
Initiating drive. Zypha activate. Allow me. Now we're talking. Release. You're next, Shizuna. Yeah. Show them your step, Elaine. It's time. Zypha activate. Too slow.
Oh, you arsehole, you moved. Oh, it still hit. Okay.
Too slow. We'll win. Zypha activate. Initiating drive. Show them your step, Elaine. Yo. Let's do this, Ren.
Kill the boss when the EIEIO drops.
Now engaging skill.
There. Let's do this, Ren. Initiating drive.
Got your number.
You can't best me. Yeah. You're open. Van, your turn. That's it.
Okay, everybody's at 200 CP again.
Let's do this, Ren.
Ah, the whistle. Music to my ears. Be nice if you could turn some tracks off so they didn't appear in random. So we had a little more control over what to play without being stuck with a single track the whole floor. Yeah, that would be all right.
Treasure. Watch out. I spot enemies.
We're going this way. I can't save. I went in there too quick. Damn it. Well, that's not very good. Well, let's go.
Alright, it's boss time.
Behemodyne. Oh yeah, I can't.
Like where this is headed.
Can't death blow.
Let's stay on the offensive. We should go on the attack. I like where this is headed.
Yeah, I was so excited I forgot to save.
Here we go, man!
Get going, Dan! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
We should go on the attack. Let's stay on the offensive.
This thing's weak against everything, isn't it? I'm guessing the higher floors is where I can't death blow a lot of stuff on the final room. Reminds you of the Hippo in Cold Steel 2? Oh lord, Neo's not gonna have a fun time with this one then.
Let's stay on the offensive. I'm pulling out. Let's run. I like where this is headed. Time to turn up the heat. Searing steel of
He does do that ass crap fantastically. What's up, Richie?
Become the maw of hellfire that consumes the darkness. Fiamma, Midgard!
Erecting shield.
Time for a little payback. Give him hell! Zypha, activate! Give him hell! Your move, Divine Blade! This is it! Slash! Silver wins! Yeah! Let's do this, Ren!
Allow me. It's our turn now. Full boost. Don't hold back, Van.
Let's stay on the offensive. Give him hell!
Take this.
It's time!
The time is ripe for a shard boost. Certain arts will be more potent.
Give him hell!
Certain arts will be more potent.
I like where this is headed. Falling back.
I'll take it from here. Shield! Protect everyone!
Erecting shield.
Hell no!
0 damage. And a miss. Look at that. Excellent.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Give him hell, Silverblade! Try and see through this! Yeah! Now's our time to shine! Time to turn up the heat. I like where this is headed. Someone take over!
Leave it to me.
Keep it up, it's working!
Shall I pull out all the stops?
Freeze. Strong.
Activating skill.
glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
We'll raise that.
I will say though, like when we met Leon and Celise, I like Celise more than Leon. But I gotta say, I love his S-Craft.
How shall we strike?
I like where this is headed. I like it.
Eat this!
A chance! It's up to you now. Leave it to me.
Going all in!
Initiating
I'll
drive.
protect you.
Initiating drive.
Can you focus your attention over here, please? Thanks.
Now we're talking.
Oh, I thought I put...
Let's stay on the offensive.
Oh, I guess not.
Going all in!
Engaging skill.
Too slow. They're down.
Yeah. Allow me.
Now then. Let's take a break. Please enjoy.
Yeah, let's just break out the tea in the middle of a fight, you know?
Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Let's stay on the offensive.
If you could.
I'll handle it.
I like where this is headed.
Going all in!
Let's stay on the offensive. I like where this is headed. Show them your step. This is it. Kaleido. Answer. Please, no problem. Light. Cut down my enemy. Now we're talking.
Going all in!
Too slow.
We'll pay for that.
Oh, you almost killed Ren.
You can do this. Careful, you're not looking too hot. Don't be a hero. You okay? Your breathing's gotten awfully heavy.
Yeah, we're fine.
Elaine, if you would.
Avenge your Kraken brethren? No.
Stay on guard. Don't hold anything back. Show them your step, Elaine. Sword. Order. My thanks. Appreciate that. As if. Now we're talking. Time to push through.
Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. There! Behold!
your oath gleam!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Chance.
Don't hold anything back.
Here goes. Over here. All for you. You're up, friend.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Pull out all the stock.
Maybe
All
blind.
there is to know.
Technically could be blinded.
Initiating drive.
Pull out all the stock.
My thing. Appreciate that. Yeah! Ren, if you would. Let's go. Time to push through.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
Too slow. Let's do this, Ren.
Allow me.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes.
Ren! Ren!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
You can't best me. I like where this is headed.
Going all in.
I'm pulling out.
The star has arrived.
Oh, wrong one.
Let's stay on the offensive. I like where this is headed.
Going all in.
Way to fire me up.
Focus unleashed.
Guess I better jet.
I'll take it from here.
Ha-ha! My thanks.
Take that.
Gotcha.
Aaron!
Stay back.
You'll be sorry for that.
1 HP. Let's go.
Keep it up, it's working.
Out with a bang.
He's gonna go after Van though. Sad part. No!
Preparations are complete. Certain arts will be more potent.
Pull out all the stock.
I'm amazed.
Let's take a break. Please enjoy. You saved me.
Take that.
This is gonna be a rough one. There.
A chance. It's up to you now.
All right, time to let loose. Stay on guard.
Hop to it, Chisna!
Try and see through this. Yeah.
Guess I got a bit sloppy.
You'll be sorry for
I'm out.
That's why I switched you out.
It'll be all right, everyone. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
My thanks. Appreciate that.
Think fast. Take this.
Time for a little payback.
Yeah, so
I like where this is headed. Zypha, activate.
Engaging skill.
Now.
nice, frozen. Nice, frozen.
Now then. Initiating drive. It's up to you now.
Leave it to me. Let's make quick work of them. Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Let's stay on the offensive. Activating skill.
Now, return to dust from whence you came. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
My move now.
Now we're talking.
Going all in.
Too slow! Ready. I'll protect you.
Nice.
Now it's my turn.
Going all
Zypha, activate.
Ready.
Allow me.
I'll protect you.
Freaking power stomp.
Now we're talking.
Too slow!
chance. There.
Now then.
Pull out all the stops.
Zypha, activate.
Placing shield.
Okay, there's my 200.
Boost level maximum.
If you could.
Let's rock. I like where this is headed.
Going all in.
Up to you. Let's do this. Hogan Orasha.
Oh, she angry. She angry.
Time for a little payback. Don't hold anything back. We'll make Zypha activate.
Pull out all the stops.
Mana, gather upon me.
Here we go, man.
I've got you covered. Full boost. Don't hold back, man.
Don't hold anything back.
I'll let you in.
Yeah, I can see how this reminds you of the hippo.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Release! Let's go! Time to push through!
Engaging skill.
Now then, let's do this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zeroth Gleam! Now's our time to shine! Time to turn up the heat.
51,000.
Activate.
Searing Silvermine.
250 more S-crafts in battle. Let's go.
Become the maw of hellfire that consumes the darkness. Biyama, Midgard! Plumb up, kitty!
Certain
I
arts
like
will
where
be
this
more
is headed.
potent.
Zypha, activate!
Directing shield.
Allow me! Let's go!
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
There!
We'll take that.
Time to pump it up.
I like where this is headed.
I'll let it.
Hell no!
Nice
Now it's my
miss.
turn.
Nice miss.
Zypha, activate!
Directing shield.
Another miss.
we're
Look at that. Excellent.
Gotcha! Yeah! Allow me! Now's our time to shine!
So I have a 0 hurt on Van. So now I'm curious now.
I like where this is headed.
Activate. Directing shield.
Time for a little payback. Zypha, activate! Full boost!
Oh, that's kind of sucks. You think you'd be able to use one of these here as a 0?
I like where this is headed.
I'll let it, man.
Eat this.
Sky's the limit.
A 3.0 on that. That's nice.
There's still much I have yet to learn. One step closer to reaching my peak. A predictable result.
8 SP and 200 Marduk points as a reward for clearing the floor for the first time. I haven't used any Marduk points yet. I don't think. So enemy note. Wow, that's a big jump. 29 to 32 to 40 to 45. That is a big jump. So I need wind or mirage.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh?
We'll do some Gasha. do some wind.
Here I go.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my camera so you guys can see stuff.
Target analyzed. Not done yet. Target analyzed. On to the next. It's reacting. Core detected. Not done yet.
Oh, you can get gifts? Oh, Lord. Yes.
Not done yet. It's reacting. We did it. Not done yet.
Altar cap. Oh, we got the, we got another hollow core.
On to the next. There you have it. Core detected. On to the next. Core detected. Not done yet. There you have it. We did it. On to the next. It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. It's reactive. Core detected. On to the next. Core detected. On to the next. Target analyzed. On to the next. It's reacting. We did it. Not done yet. Core detected. Not done yet. It's reacting. Target analyzed. Not done yet. Target analyzed. Not done yet. It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. We did it. Not done yet. Core detected. On to the next. Target analyzed. On to the next. It's reacting. Core detected. On to the next. There you have it. It's reacting. Target analyzed. Not done yet. It's reacting. Target analyzed. Not done yet. Target analyzed. On to the next. There you have it.
We'll go down to about 20,000 S tokens.
Not done yet. There you have it. Core detected. Not done yet. Core detected. On to the next. There you have it. Target analyzed. On to the next. There you have it. Target analyzed. On to the next. Core detected. On to the next. It's reacting. Core detected. On to the next.
Trying to get some Van skill stones anyway.
Not done yet. Core detected. On to the next. Core detected. Not done yet. It's reacting. Target analyzed. On to the next.
4,500 hits.
I think I deserve a thank you.
It's a lot of Sepith. All right. Let's return.
Powered up!
This is all the result of Master's instruction. I'm getting even stronger! It's even stronger now.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
Now I can be even more useful.
This is gonna be even stronger!
Let's polish this up.
I can't even use him and I can still get stuff for him, so okay.
Let's make it stronger.
Upgrade complete.
Skill performance upgraded. All powered up.
Good lord. Catra got the skill stones.
It's been upgraded.
I'll be even more precise.
Okay, that's that.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs covered.
I killed a tentacle monster with a giant eye and got a salad from it.
We've got the good stuff.
I'd start to question things. You think you'd get spaghetti and eyeballs? I mean, yeah. One would think.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
And this is where I wanted to go. Nice, I got all the music.
Appreciate your business. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
This I'm gonna have to go through and figure it on my own. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna build a couple of these characters for in here. Oh, I still don't have her all fully unlocked. Wow. I'm glad we don't do D&D sessions very long. I sat down on my bed after finishing dinner and now it's magically 2 hours later. A nap this late is dangerous. It is. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out later.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Appreciate your business.
I used to enjoy the long sessions of D&D. We used to have pizza and drinks all on a Sunday night. 250 S-Craft popped. Rusalka. Cuts post delay after S-Crab by 50%. Okay, what do we have? Saffron gem, Amberyl gem. Didn't know what that is. These won't be unlocked until New Game Plus. $150 chests plundered. Yatagarasu. I always like the name of that, Yatagarasu. Three more movies to watch. Three more orbital lock chests. I have 3 more plugins to get. Open every orbit slot on all 15 characters. $5,000 enemies slain. That's going to be close. All monsters on floor 7. Indomitability. Okay, so I got to get 1 monster there. Well, I'll have that for next stream for sure.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Stepping inside?
Overall, it's not horrible. It's doable. Very doable.
This is perfect.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
A breather was just what I needed.
You've killed almost as many enemies as me and I beat the game. Yeah, I went back and done all the floors. So I got 3 stars on all the floors
That really hit the spot.
of the Garden.
Get warmed up enough?
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Because knowing that I could 3-star the floors, it kills me. It's like, I have to go back. I have to make sure I can get them. So, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so we have a couple of these districts to go to. But Friday we should be into more story.